Hey everybody. Before I start in the topic I want to talk about, I'm gonna start by talking about what exactly I am drawing today. So what I'm drawing is this girl. I saw this thing online where basically this person turned like this random object into a character design, and I kind of wanted to do that too. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Um, you're gonna see me pull up a picture of it when I start like coloring it. And so yeah. So what I want to talk about today is about the movie that I have not watched, but I've heard a lot about. Wish. A Wish is now you marry a Wish. If you've been living on the rock, you don't know what that is. New movie that Disney made. Now, Wish didn't do too at the box office, so and stuff. And I haven't watched it yet. But the concept, but everything I've heard about it is that I always hear about it is that the concept for what the originally movie was gonna be what it was much a lot of people said was much better than what the movie ended up just being, and that's something I've heard a lot about. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So goodness. But there's been movies that I feel like have been overhated. But there was a movie that I watched that I felt like overhated, and even after watching that movie twice, I felt like didn't deserve the hate. That was Turning Red, but I've been indoctrinated by good like peak media stuff, peak like shows and stuff. So like that idea may change, and I may like when I watch Wish, it may seem much worse and stuff, much worse, and that's why much worse and stuff. And I feel like stuff. So, but I don't feel like I can put all my thoughts on it and like thoughts and how. I just want to talk about like what I've heard. So this is everything that like how Disney's been going into a different direction over these like past different direction and stuff. Like the last good movie that actually made like a decent amount box office was like I think like 2 years ago or something. So yeah, and it's almost like Disney's kind of like almost scared to put out a good movie. Almost put out not a good one. Those types of things where it's like and stuff. And I heard somewhere about that there's also gonna be like originally gonna be like the first Disney couple to be villains, and they're like I heard about that maybe like the reason why Disney didn't do it was because they don't want them to like feel like they don't want to see like woman in a bad light or something along the lines of that. And I feel like that's kind of stupid, you know. But like, well, Disney aren't making those types of movies and stuff. And stuff like, and maybe Wish will teach Disney that your original content that they need to do better. But hey, whatever. Eh. Also, I want to talk about Pixar, the other, which I feel like is kind of like the other side of Disney almost. Um, and what I was saying before about Turning Red, I also just heard it. But I just spent a few minutes talking about Wish, the movie, alone. I kind of just want to talk about like Disney going in general and stuff, and Pixar too, because they're basically like kind of combined at this point. Anyway, sorry about the background noise. Anyways, big want to talk about Pixar and like another movie that they had that flopped in the box office, which was Elemental, and Elemental did not do good, and they've also been going in bad direction. But I'm kind of excited for this year in terms of movie wise for them. Kind of ish, because we're gonna get Inside Out 2. What's that 2025? I forgot. Inside Out 2, which, seems kind of promising. The fact that they're adding new emotions kind of concerns me, and that they're gonna go in bad alt, but, so to live with that, and Disney, as I do stuff. I mean, it isn't stuff, but if there's anything I've seen is that a lot of good stuff that were really good and amazing and had their peaks will eventually fall. And that seems like where Disney's going in the direction of. Well, what's it called? DreamWorks and stuff seems to be doing pretty well. Kind of. Ish. Depends what movie you're talking about. Because, I think they're making... Was this DreamWorks? Or, DreamWorks and, other stuff are doing pretty well and stuff. And I heard about something about Disney that they're doing because they've lost so much money. They're making their non-ad plan for their thing more expensive. So people will go to the non-ad, to the ad thing, because the ads actually make them much more money. That's on them, Regardless, I do like many of the movies from The House of the Mouse, and pretty good. Anyway, I'm probably gonna go and just play some music for some time, and then just come back to talk about my next topic.
messages.
So for this part of the video, I just wanted to expand more on my drawing and stuff. And before I actually drew this digitally, I had like a physical thing of it that I finished coloring, and it actually looks pretty good. And coloring and stuff with my markers, and and markers, and I kind of did a bit of a different approach to it. Like the person looks quite a bit different, and the pose looks slightly different than what like the drawing for the digital one is. I might make a short about it, so yeah. And and that's what I wanted to say. Or I'm probably just gonna play it. And yeah, also something that I changed from the digital version is that she had like person who had like different color eyes, two different color eyes in the physical version. So yeah, I might just make sure about it, as I said before, and I'm just gonna make music play for the rest of the video.